Hello everyone. Good morning. So in our last session, we did some information gathering stage. So that's the first stage that we okay. So what which we do anywhere whenever you go to find something, or even if you are going to do a robbery, right? So you will gather some information. So similarly, even if you are a good guy or a bad guy, so information is the first thing that we'll be focusing on. Okay. So we did some gathering. What type of information did we gather there? So we gathered active information because we actively reached our weak server, that is metasploitable, from our Kali Linux, which is attacking mission. Okay, so attack box. So from there we found some information. So what was the information? I will do nmap again. Nmap hyphen capital A hyphen yes cap, sorry yes capital T. Wait, nmap hyphen small s capital T. So this will give the TCP scan, and hyphen A give all scan. Okay, it will scan for everything. So likewise, I can only go for version scan itself, hyphen S capital V. Okay, I can go like this as well, but this is my personal favorite, so I'm going with hyphen A. So if I only want the version details, okay, if I only want the version details on a particular port, I can give hyphen P. I can modify, I can frame my options accordingly. But here, because this is easy and this is very effective, it will give more information. So I will go with hyphen A. Yeah, I will go with hyphen A. So going forward, I have to give the IP address as well. Okay, and I can give the speed. Okay, I can give the speed. I want to give the IP address 10.04. Uh, sorry, 02.4 if I'm not wrong. Okay, so I'm giving this and I'm pressing enter. It will take some time and it will give all the version details, open ports. It's more details. That's why I love hyphen A command. Okay. So this will be your best friend when you are doing manual attacks on a single IP. So if you are doing for more than 1,000 IPs or 1,500 IPs at one time, so it will take forever, and you have to wait for the output for the whole day. So in between, if you lose the network and something like that, if there is any error, so it will be more difficult for you to start it from the again, start it from the beginning. So here, guys, I would like to explain you one more thing before entering the word payload. So when I say the word payload, what do you guys mean exactly by the word payload? So actually, we copied it here. So that's why we don't have to run the command every time. So I forgot I copied this here. Okay. So but so this is advantage of copying the information which we gathered. Okay, when we copy the information which we gathered, we don't have to go back and look, or you don't have to go back and run the command again and again and again. Okay, it will come handy, and also when you are preparing the report, so you can give, okay, this is the information we found. From there, we picked up some version. Let's say, it'll go with 21 FTP, and the version name is VSFTPD 2.3.4. Okay, so the version name is 2.3.4. Okay. So let's go ahead with this version itself. Okay, with this version itself. So hey Sandhya, good morning. So
Hi,
here we are
morning.
discussing about earlier class itself. Yeah, you came at the right time. But try to join early as possible so that you will not miss anything. I'll be giving some hints, tips and
Okay.
tricks as well in between. Okay, thank you. So here we gathered information and we pasted it here. And also I came today early in the the earlier class I came and I ran the command again. Okay, so that I forgot, like I had this report. I had these notes, so that I ran the command again. If I have these notes handy, I don't have to run the command again, right? So there's the same information that I will be getting again and again, even if I run this command n number of times. My advice is to copy from the command itself. Copy the command itself so that you know what command did you run, and then what output did you get. Okay, so from there, we'll start a next stage of our attacking. So the information gathering is the first stage, or the reconnaissance. Okay, is the first stage, and the next stage is exploitation. Okay, so exploitation. So we have to exploit from here. So we have a tool called Meta Spoilt framework. Okay, it's a framework. You know this server, right? So our weak server. You know this weak server, Metasploitable weak server, right? So this is a weak server purposefully created by Rapid7, which owns this Metasploit framework. Okay, Metasploit framework. So these guys, put kept intentionally that server outside of the internet available so that we can practice on that instead of going blindly and doing some. So let's say if you have a Linux server, let's say Naveen have a Linux server. So I go to Naveen Linux server and scan for all the versions, all the open services, available services, and all. So what if now I want to explain this 20 open port VSFTPD 21 on 21 port? What if Naveen is not bothered about FTP, or Naveen is very secure there? Okay, or Naveen have a very good firewall so that it's not even allowing me to enter into that server on port number on port number 21. Okay, so likewise, what to say? Mm-mm-mm. We can't go there and practice for practice purpose. This is the best server I could say. So there is one more server called Kioptrix. It have levels in that. So Kioptrix level 1, Kioptrix level 2. So I would recommend similarly, similarly like this Metasploit double server, Metasploitable 2 server. So we have Kioptrix. So maybe I will make a video whenever I am free, and then you guys can attack that server as well. Instead of attacking this, you can see what you can gather the information there. Whatever the steps we are performing here, you can do there. The output, or the outcome of that might be different, but that is also a weak server. End of the day, you can attack on that. Okay, going back, yeah. Let's see. The next stage would be version exploitation. The first stage would be version exploitation. So when I say version exploitation, so main factor we will be looking at is what is the current version and what is the previous version. So how would you know that whether it's a current version or the previous version? Let's say here port number 21. In last class we read this output, like what is this output and all. So this port number, and then VSFTPD 2.3.4. So how can we go ahead? See this, whether this is a latest version or it's a previous version earlier, which version have and vulnerabilities. Just Google it, guys. Okay, so nothing to think there. I mean, nothing much to think there technically. So just Google it. No one will be having that information in their mind for all the millions of applications available over the internet. So just go Google it. Maybe you can find some information. So if you are working only on FTP, so that's an you might be knowing this server. So sorry, the version. What is the latest version? What is the earlier versions that we had, and what is the vulnerability that is available on this version? So if you are only working on that, or with this one or two applications, but we have a lot of services, lot of applications, and after all, we are humans, we can't remember. So please go ahead, search for VSFTPD 2.3.4. Okay, VSFTPD 2.3.4. Let me open my browser. VSFTPD 2.3.4. Okay, I'll just search for that. One second. VSFTPD. Or I will just add vulnerabilities or exploit, something like that. Just normal Google search, nothing much. For some reason, I'm not sure why this is not loading. Let me open it on my local machines. Okay. PSFTPD 2.3.4. Already we did search on our last session. So yeah, directly go there. So Rapid7 is an organization, as I told you. So they build the security tools that the good guys. I mean, because just because they are providing the exploit to attack, so they are not the bad guys. So it is our duty to update and put our keep our services updated, up to date, upgraded for every patch that is available. Okay, so that is our responsibility to do. Okay, but these guys are helping the community, are helping the world to keep the server secure. Okay, so when there is a thing called zero-day vulnerability. So with the name, what did you understand, Sandhya, on zero-day vulnerability? With the word itself, zero-day vulnerability. Give me the wrong answers.
It's not weak for a single day.
Sorry, come again.
It's not weak for a single day.
It is not weak for a single night.
Single day.
Single day. I mean, what do you mean exactly with that uh, comment? No, no, you can tell me whatever you know. I mean, I'm not expecting anything correct answers from you guys.
Which comment you are asking about?
I mean, this single day. It's not weak for a single day. I mean, there is a terminology called zero-day vulnerability. Okay, zero day.
Okay.
One second. Yeah, here it is. Zero-day vulnerability. So what is day one and what is day zero? So this is something like that, you know. So now you can tell me zero-day vulnerability.
For first day, it was not vulnerable.
Okay. Yeah, good guess. Mm, yep. Any other guess? Okay, zero-day vulnerability. So here it means so the day one vulnerability means it is known for all the world, and we have an remediation for that. So if this is vulnerability, we know how to kill this vulnerability as well. So that is, we know that vulnerability, we are aware of that vulnerability from the day one itself. I mean, when it got released, and that's just a terminology that we use in day-to-day life in cybersecurity. Okay, so zero day means we don't have the remediation. Okay, we don't have the remediation. It just got released into the market. I mean, to the world. The whole world is facing this issue. We don't have any vulnerability. Okay, right now, Sanjay, just keep this mindset. I am attacking you, so I am a bad guy. I'm attacking you. So your computer is hacked now. Okay, what will be you? What will you do now? You don't know how to get out of that. So that stage is called zero day. Okay, that stage is called zero day. So you don't have any remediation, but you can have some for the time being you can have some what to say, what is that word? mm, I'm forgetting that word. What is that word? For the time being you can stop that. You can switch off your laptop completely. You can take out the battery. You can't remediate it completely, but as a solution, time being solution, you can use that. Okay, but you can't do that completely. If you know that completely, then you can close the vulnerability as well. You can reversely, you can stop my attack completely if you have a firewall. Okay, so that's a solution, that's a remediation. So you put a firewall between you and me, and then you can stop the attack completely before there is a whole damage. So similarly, guys, I will give you an example. What is the meaning of payload? Payload. So normal English meaning, or something with respect to security. Yeah, let me know.
Traffic on the like line
Sorry,
transmitting.
Traffic on the
Information when where we are passing.
okay, information where we are passing. Yeah, similarly. Yeah. Cool. So, you know this World War One, World War Two, where USA they attacked Japan, right? So let's say USSR, USA. So what I'm not very good with history. This country one is attacking country two. Let's say. So here they are putting a big bomb. Okay, big bomb, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, on Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Okay, so let's call it as atomic bomb. So here this bomb contains inside that chemicals, everything that it contains, right? So that is called payload. Payload. Let's say this bomb itself is a payload. So who is attacking here? Country one is attacking country two. Okay, who is attacking here? Country one is attacking country two. So by what? By which means it is attacking here? With a payload. What is the payload here? Here the payload is atom bomb. Okay, here the payload is atom bomb. So similarly, just take this as an example. Just keep this in mind. We will correlate everything. I will correlate everything with our example of version exploitation. So I just now I mentioned about the tool called Meta Spoilt. Meta Spoilt. Okay, so Meta Spoilt framework. Meta Spoilt framework. Here, let's say the country one is Meta Spoilt framework, or you know your Kali Linux. Kali Linux. And who am I attacking? Metasploitable framework. So here it's confusing. That's why I named it as weak server. So here the tool name itself is Metasploit, and my server name is Metasploitable. Okay, please don't confuse here. So just for that, I'm calling this as weak server. I'm attacking the weak server. Okay. So now by which means I can attack here is by which means I can attack here is my bomb would be okay. I'm sorry. My bomb would be Metasploit framework, MSF. Okay, Metasploit framework. So using this Metasploit framework and payloads available in this Metasploit framework payload, and I'm going to attack on this weak server. So now we got my point. I mean, that's why we call it as payload. So here also we call that's payload is a general English terminology, which where we call when we are sending some package or something that's called a payload. Okay, even there are a lot of examples for a payload, so please go through that. So just normal English terminology. Okay, so here what we are doing is we are using MSF tool as a bomb. Inside that chemicals is called payload, and we are putting that bomb on weak server. Okay, similarly, if you can compare it here. Now this is my country one. Okay, so this is my country one and this is my country two. Kali Linux is country one, weak server is country two. I'm attacking from Kali Linux to weak server, right? So what is my payload? I want to get MSF console. So MSF console is a command. One second, let me show that to you. Yeah, I'll just is the size visible for you, or I can increase? Yeah. So here I'll just type MSF console. Okay, MSF console. So it will load the Metasploit framework for me. It will load the Metasploit framework for me. So before going there, we search for this VSFTPD version 2.3.4 backdoor command execution. So I just give exploit and it given backdoor command execution. Excuse me, guys. For this, yeah. So clearly they have given what is a payload that you have to use. So they have multiple payloads for each version. Uh, and I will tell you how to give manually. So this they have given directly. So we can go in generic as well. So you just know the FTP and you don't know versions. Okay, you just know the FTP, you don't know the versions. So within this FTP folder, there will be many I mean payloads available. So this is a payload. So you know what is the slash means, right? So what is this slash means? What does this slash means here? Pick.
It's under.
I'm. What do you mean? I mean, so what is this Unix? What is this FTP? What is this VSFTPD? 2.3.4 backdoor.
Like when we open downloads and any other folder, it shows like
Exactly.
download slash folder, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm expecting from you. So it's a folder. Exploit is a folder. So within exploit, we have Unix. So they have differentiated with operating system. So next, they might be within that exploit folder. There might be Windows, Linux, so something else. Okay. So we will explore that as well in our next sessions. So okay, here FTP. So there's a protocol within the Unix. That's within Windows as well. So but yeah, so they have differentiated like that. And within that FTP, they have given this folder called VSFTPD 234 backdoor. So we are going to use this. Okay, we are going to use it. So I have already loaded Meta Spoilt framework. So just to confirm, it should show you MSF6 or MSF something, that version. So now I'm telling this MSF6. Okay, so this is my Kali Linux and I have my bomb shell. So this is just a shell. Now, I don't know what payload I have to use. Okay, so here with this example, I have just the bomb shell. I mean, the outer part of the bomb. So that is MSF. So I don't have payload. Okay, I don't have payload. So I'm just telling here. I'm just telling here. Okay, paste selection. Yeah, use exploit Unix FTPD. So I'm just typing this. Okay, no payload configured, defaulting to command Unix intercast. Okay, so that have given. See now, if you see here, my cursor came here instead of after MSF6. I'm not sure. Yeah, no payload configured. So here you have to see. Now you have the bomb. Just like that. 1 second. Some agents is here this class. They are going to come and beat me if I'm not sure. I'm talking about bombs, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, atom bomb, everything. Okay, here, Kali Linux, we are attacking this one. But now you have Kali Linux, you have bomb, you have payload. So you didn't set where to attack, right? So you have this, but you didn't set where to attack. Correct. So now we are going back. See here options. Okay. So if you see the option, this is a client host, client port. So this we don't have to set required. No. So only required we have to set. So see here current setting. So this should be filled. Okay, this should be filled. So here our host and our port. So just give you a guess what is our host. R means remote. Okay. And 1 second, guys. My laptop is going to turn off. What is our host? R stands for remote. So now what is our host? What should be my R host? Remote host. So just imagine, just now I told you the example. We are attacking from the Kali Linux. We are attacking the weak server using the payload MSF admin. Sorry, MSF console, Metasploit framework.
Attacking host remotely.
Yeah, attacking host remotely. What will be my remote host which I am attacking? Is my question. So that is
Meta
very
Spoilt.
exactly Metasploit. So we should give the IP. You see here the target host C HTTP dot. So they have given. So target you can attack many hosts at a time. Okay, by some comma separated, or you can give the whole subnet mask itself, subnet ID. Okay, now I'm just giving. Okay, now I'm just giving set our host HOS. Sorry, all should be in capital HOS TS What is my IP address? 10.0.2.4. Okay. Our host is set to 10.0.2.4. Now I'm just preparing my location where it has to go and blast. Okay, it's like setting my target. Okay, target coordinations, location coordinations. So simple to that attack, Hiroshima and Nagasaki attack, or any kind of attack you can correlate with. Okay, here exploit. Now if I see that options again, this is set. So why this is already set to port number 21? So this is by default in our last as well. I mean, last when we did this option, when we run this option, it gave 21. So why did it give port number 21 already? Guess, guess, guess. Why did it give port number 21?
TCP port number is 21.
Okay, and what application we are running? So by default, once we got this, where is that? FTP only, we search for VSFTPD version 2.3.4. On which port number we got that? On which port number we got that? On port number 20, on port number 21. So we
Okay.
searched for this exploit. For this exploit, obviously it should be port number 21, right? So it's a reverse engineering that we have to do. It's just our thought process. That's it. So it is set to port number 21 because it is running on port number 21. Okay, so we are going to attack on port number 21. What happens if you attack on port number 80 with the same payload? Just a guess.
HTTP
Yeah, it is
will
going to,
be.
this payload will work on port number 80. So whether that's going to work, it is something like, giving my address and the location itself is, I mean, address is mine, but the location coordinates are somewhere in some different country. Okay, so that's like,
It will work
it will work.
as it's a remote, as we are attacking remotely, so it has to work.
No, I mean, this payload here, it's specifically made for VSFTPD backdoor that has to run on port number 21. So FTP itself is a
Okay.
service which runs on port number 21. Yeah, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. We are working remotely, that has to run. That will run, but it will fail. Okay, that will run, but it will fail. It will not give the expected output for us. Okay, it will not give the expected output for us. Uh, I'm not very sure whether we can change the output. Yeah, we'll try after this. Okay, so after that, now we have everything. Now we have everything within this. Now we set the target. Okay, where is that? Where is that? Sorry, yes. Yeah. So here we have the Kali Linux, we have the weak server, we have the MSF Meta Spoilt framework payload available with us. So what we have to give the trigger. I mean, we have to launch this payload, right? So to launch this payload, there is a command again. Okay, the trigger we are trigger here is the command name called run. Okay, command name called run. So it is going to run for some time. So it might take some time to launch there, right? It's not, you just release a bomb and it will blast. If it blasts here itself, you will die. It is saying that, yeah, found a shell. That's a good output. So command shell session open. Okay. So here it is giving the blank again, yeah, a blank screen. So that means we are into the root actually. So here UID 0 root. UID 0 is always root. So for any other users, it will give some a different UID. Okay. Now backdoor command, with this backdoor command, we actually, without providing any password, even if you want to log in to your Metasploit framework here, you have to give the password. Okay, you have to give the password. So I have given my password here and I have entered into this server. Okay, so yeah, I have already given. So if I want to restart this, I have to give MSF admin, then only I will be able to log in here, right? So similarly, one second. control. Yeah, I can come on. So similarly, without any password, I have gained access to here. So just to confirm everything, just like I have discussed in our last session, I have given. Sorry, what did we do in our last session? What was the concept name? Reverse shell and bind shell. So there we have explicitly did something and gain the access of that machine. So we have attached something and we are trying to offer our shell to someone else. Okay, from Meta Spoilt framework. So that we are doing explicitly. Okay, that we are doing explicitly. Here we didn't do anything without even touching the server, just by knowing the IP address and the version details. We are into that system. We can change anything. Okay, we can do mkdir, we can do rmdir. We can run other commands like who am I? So it is giving root. It is giving root. So we can run any command and we can uh, control this server from this server. Okay, from this server. So the task for you for next class is, so this is very important task. I will give you a document as well. I will give you a document as well how to do. Just I have noted few services. So try on SMB port, try on HTTP port, IRCD port, SSH port. So for these three, I will give you a document. You can just try copy it and then try for SSH, guys. So this will be do this on your own. Okay, do this on your own, and then come back tomorrow. Even if you don't do that, I'm not worried, because it's up to you. Okay, if you do practice along with me, so that will add lot of knowledge to you, so that you will not forget the concept first. So even this I have learned, like many years ago, I could say, but I still remember. I don't have to go back and read the concepts again. Okay, so if there is any attack going on, I can correlate better than before, when I don't know these concepts. Okay, if there is any attack happening, whether we are doing any analysis, so I can correlate better. Okay, so that's, you should know the basics. Anybody can run an automated tool. So I have given a video of installing Nessus and Wireshark. Did you guys install that?
I did Nessus, but I need help with this Wireshark. May I share the
So
screen?
yes, please. For 1 minute, 1 second. So here I will complete my session here,
Okay,
and then we will troubleshoot that. Okay. So
okay.
here, these three, please do: HTTP, SMB, IRCD. So we have that open ports, like, if I'm not wrong. Okay, go ahead, see for. So you can do it on yourself, by yourself. I mean, go to Google search for Metasploit framework options, payloads, and next session I will show you how you can use auxiliary options as well. I will give you the proper documents with you guys. Go through them, read them, and also from next session, so prepare your own documents from the day one. Please go through the videos again. So prepare your own document. At the end of this a course, I will review the documents as well by you, review the documents prepared by you guys, so that I can understand how deeply involved you are. And then, my assistance will depend on that. I mean, it's not like, you're not doing your hard work and still I have to assist. So if you do your hard work, definitely I will go beyond my limits and assist you guys. But if you're not doing your hard work, I'm very sorry. Uh, I will not try to assist you. Okay. So if you do your hard work, I'm, I'm well, excuse me. Yeah. I will assist you well. Okay. So here, do for this four services. Okay, four protocols. So yeah, Sandhya, you can share the screen now. 1 second, let me stop sharing. Yep, there you go. Let us continue the recording. I mean, few others might also have the same doubt. Sandhya, you're sharing? Okay. Okay. So you're getting this option. So did you do any research on this installation, Sandhya? First thing first. Sandhya, did you do any research, like, any video on YouTube or your own research on what is, this NP cap, which you can be prioritized to access to administrator only. So you are seeing something and you are stuck at this point. What is the research that you did? So guys, have this habit or thought thought process or attitude of researching first, and then if you are stuck at any point of time, nothing wrong asking experts. I mean, whenever you're stuck, please do your research and then go with the research. The question should be framed in such a way. So I did something and then I'm stuck at this point of time. At here. Okay, I'm stuck at here. So I tried this, I tried that. So how can I go forward? So I'm not blaming you, anyone here, but I would recommend that habit. So let's have that mindset. Uh, so here you can only check the middle one. So that's more than enough. Support raw traffic for wireless adapters, or you can check all the options if you want. So install npcap in winpcap API compatible mode. You don't need that. So you can check only the middle one. And then if you're listening to me, you can check the middle option and then click on install. Or you can give access to me.
Hi, Kamal. Sorry.
No, no worries, no worries. Yeah. So did you hear what I said, or should I repeat that?
Hi, Kamal. Can you hear
Hey,
me?
yeah, yeah. Can you hear me? Sudha, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me, Sandhya?
Ah, thank you. May I just share the screen to look at this Wireshark now, please?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Is it audible now?
Yeah, you are audible. You can't hear me, I guess.
May I just leave and rejoin the class now again?
One second.
Would you able to hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, Sandhya?
Yeah, I'll share now.
Yeah, can you hear us now?
Thank you. So actually, when I was installing,
Sandhya, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah.
Are you able to see this
Hmm.
Wireshark setup thing?
Yes, yes, yes.
And I got this one NP cap. So
Okay.
I'm not sure what to do here.
I mean, did you do any research here on what is NP-cap and
I did
the
not do
stuff to do?
anything.
So I recommend you do the research first. I mean, whenever you're stuck at any point of time, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
recommend you go ahead, just copy that and paste it anywhere in Google, like or ask ChatGPT, what is this? So you will
Mm-hmm.
understand what is that option exactly. So
Okay.
that support you can check the middle option and the last one.
Okay.
You can ignore last two. So I mean, you can ignore the first one and only select
Okay.
the last two, or else you can yeah, go ahead, select that and yeah, install.
And may I know, will this take much long time?
This is a small application itself. I mean, it should not take
It,
long time,
it's like 1 hour.
is it? No,
But is
maybe.
may I know, is this waiting for this one to download?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
probably. So these and all are only single time installation. Even I don't care about these installations much. So that's why I have
Okay.
just typed a message and given to you. But this tool will capture network packets and seeing the packet and analyzing the packet is very important. And by default, you will be having
The ra-
Wireshark on Kali Linux. Just open apps here, Kali Linux apps. Yeah, Sandhya, you there? Okay, so here is an SS. From next couple of classes, we will start automation scanning as well. So before that, I got some feedback like what are the top. Just I want to explain in the last few minutes what are the topics I'm going to discuss on next class or next session. So that tomorrow we will discuss the auxiliary options available in Metasploit. Along with, if time permits, we are going to work on Nessus. I accept next, next, yes, install. So first of all, research what is this tool, the Wireshark, why that name and all you will understand properly. So this will work on T mode. I mean, it will capture the packets that are going on any Ethernet cable. Okay, it will sit on your Wi-Fi router. I would say you can see the other traffic as well on the mobile traffic, etc., like that. So if you are using your mobile, so you can see that traffic as well. If you are using other laptops, you can see that traffic as well. So like that, it's a very good tool for a network engineer, but we don't regularly use that. But I want you guys to get familiarized with other tools as well apart from our concepts. So that's why I ask you to install this and do some research on your own how to scan your network, how to scan for the packet and read one packet and analyze that packet. So that's the work for you guys. Okay. So that will install quickly if I'm not wrong, Sandhya. If you have any doubts, please ask. Otherwise, we are good to close this session for today. You understand what is Metasploit framework, right? So on how to use that and how to use the options, how to use a payload and how to run it, how to trigger it. Yeah, you can reboot later or yeah, you want to reboot later because you're in the Zoom call. Yeah. So you can just finish it. Uh, I mean, okay, he will drop from the call. No worries. So yeah, uh, See you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.